Hello, my loves, and welcome back. Does your cat do a behavior that you don't like? Do they jump up on your counter, maybe scratch or attack your legs, or even attack another cat in the home? Have you ever considered using a spray or a water bottle on your cat to stop them doing this behavior? In this video, I'll share with you why the water bottle won't work. I've used it on my cats many years ago, and I'll share with you in this video the things that you can do to change your cat's behavior that don't involve the water bottle so that you're not damaging the relationship between you and your cat. If you haven't already subscribed to the Naturally Cats YouTube channel, be sure to hit the subscribe button along with the bell to get notifications of my new content so you can help your cat with every video. I've used a water bottle on my cats many years ago. When I was training to be a cat behaviourist, I understood why it wouldn't work. And now, the more I delve into energetics and the emotions of cats, the more I understand the impact it's having on them when we do use it to try to change their behaviour. Not only does it not work, it's also damaging our relationship with them. It can bring a sense of fear, of mistrust, and so many other emotions to your cat and to your relationship with them. So imagine if every time you picked up your phone, I threw a cushion at you. Like, we might laugh and joke about that, but how would that feel if you did that, if that happened every time? You know, when our cats are doing behaviors that we either don't like or we don't understand, it doesn't change the fact that they are exhibiting normal cat behaviors, scratching the sofa, trying to get interaction for play, even perhaps attacking other cats. And we're going to cover these today in the video. But my point being, there are other ways to support your cat in terms of either A, changing their behavior, or B, helping you to understand their behavior. So we're going to look at the top 5 issues and most common problem behaviors that people encounter with their cats today. Okay, so the first one is attacking your legs. Have you ever had a cat that as you've walked past them, they've attacked your ankles or pounced at your legs, or maybe they attack your feet? Cats are predator animals. They will pounce on things that move if they need that mental stimulation, if they need to release that physical energy. Now, I appreciate it's not nice for you as the human, and maybe you've had anything from a small kind of nip or a scratch at your ankle to a very serious wound or attack from your cat. Either way, if the cat is pouncing on you, it's seeing you as prey. One of the best ways to change this behavior is to shift the cat's focus. It's to have a shoelace coming out from your pocket or tucked into your trousers with a little toy with a bell on the end. I know this may sound silly, but it's about helping your cat to shift the natural drives that they have to expel energy, to pounce, to hunt onto something that's more appropriate than your foot or your leg. I had a client once who every time she walked down and up the stairs, her cat would attack her. So what we did is we left little toys and treats on the stairs. So this isn't about spraying your cat when they do a behavior you don't like. It's about helping you to understand why are they doing that behavior. So that's the first one. The second behavior we're going to look at is, are they attacking another cat? And again, this may range from fairly mild or fairly severe. It depends what the situation is with your cats. I've had many clients come to me and tell me that they're using the squirt bottle, the water bottle on their cats to stop them fighting. And I can tell you from firsthand experience that it may work once or twice. It may work for a short amount of time, but it's not a long-term solution. 1, your cat will still do that behavior when you're out of the house. 2, you're not understanding the emotions behind that behavior. And 3, like I said to you before, it's damaging your relationship with your cat. So it may be that you go to stretch or reach for the water bottle and they look at you and maybe they stop, great, but they still need to move that energy. They still need to deal with those emotions. So if they're attacking another cat, understand why. I'll pop a link below to my blog, which is 10 types for feline aggression. So understand what it is that is going on for your cat. Are they defending their territory? Are they bored? Do they feel threatened by another cat? Do you need to do more positive interactions between the cats in the multi-cat home? It can be really simple, and I say this because it's true, to change your cat's behavior if you understand why they're doing it. The more you can understand the why, the easier it will be to shift it and change it. Okay. So rather than just trying to stop the behavior, which is what you're trying to do with a water bottle, or you're trying to just stop the behavior, we need to understand why the cat is exhibiting that behavior, and then how can you support the emotional need that sits behind it. Okay. So when you understand why the cat is doing what they're doing, attacking your legs, attacking other cats, you can then cater to those needs. We ask this beloved species to come and be with us in our home, to be part of our family. They have needs like teenagers, like toddlers, like babies, like adults. We all have needs that need to be met and fulfilled, and it's no different for our cats. So if you can understand where that behavior is coming from, you can understand how you can support them with a way to distract it or to redirect their behavior to a more appropriate way. Ultimately, using a water bottle as a form of punishment, it's not a form of redirection. It's not a form of love and support. It's a punishment for the cat doing what they consider to be a normal behavior. So we need to find other ways to support them with that. Okay, so the next behavior that we're going to look at is, does your cat jump up onto countertops, like onto worktops? Now, there could be a couple of reasons for this. One of the first things we need to consider is it safe? There are utensils, there are breakable things, there are dangers that are on countertops, on worktops. So it's important for you to understand, is this a safe place for your cat to be? If your cat is doing it and you don't want them to do it, we need to consider how we can redirect it. Now, again, we need to understand where is it coming from? Are they jumping up because they're looking for food? They've seen that you prepare their food there, so they're looking for more food. Are they hungry? Are they looking for more interaction from you? If you're in the kitchen preparing food, maybe cooking for the family, if your cat jumps up, maybe they want connection. Maybe they want interaction. Do you have any dedicated playtime? Do you have any one-to-one time with your cat? Now, there are ways to deter cats from jumping up onto the countertop. Some people shout, some people use the water bottle, some people use, double-sided sticky tape. Again, it's really not about stopping the cat from doing it. It's about understanding why they are doing it. Do you have enough heights in your home? Some cats like to be on the floor and hide away. My boy Leo, he's a cave cat. He likes dark spaces, hidey holes to get behind things. Baby Max is literally the opposite. He likes to be up high. He's actually fed up high. Now, I don't like to have my cats in my kitchen where I prepare my food. So Baby Max is fed on what was a little island. It's a portable kind of kitchen block, and it's in the dining room. And it's got wipeable cover on the top, and it's got a cat mat, and he eats up there because he likes to eat up high. So how can you provide for your cat? If you don't want them in the kitchen, if you don't want them on the worktop, consider why they're coming in there. Is it to be with you? Is it to look for food? Or is it to get up high? All of those things are really easy to make changes in your home to support your cat, to stop them doing it. Okay, the next one we have is, does your cat scratch your sofa? I've seen so many pictures of chairs and sofas that are absolutely shredded from cats. Now, cats scratching furniture is a natural behavior. They have scent glands on the bottom of their feet, like on their between their toe beans. And not only is it a way to mark their territory by scenting things, they also need to sharpen their claws. They need to remove the outer layers. They need to stretch their body. There are many reasons why a cat will scratch. The reason they go back to the same space is because it smells like them. The scent glands on their hands, the scent glands on their feet, on their paws, that's what's now on the sofa. So they will go back to that place because it smells like them. It's familiar, it's their territory. Cats navigate their world using scent. So if you've got a cat, if you've got a new piece of furniture, or even if you've got an old piece of furniture that you want to stop your cat scratching on, using the water bottle is not going to stop it. It's just not. Okay, this is like if you go to brush your teeth and I throw a stapler at your head. It's going to hurt. It's going to be really upsetting, and you're really not going to understand why. Cats need to scratch. If you want to shift their attention and their focus from your sofa to a scratching post, you've got to put some work in. Okay, you can't just expect it to happen like that. So the good thing is we also have scent glands on our hands. When we sweat, it smells like us. So when you've got your new scratching post, rub your hands up and down it a couple of times a day. When your cat walks past it or brushes past it, give it a treat, give it cuddles, give it positive reinforcement. You need to encourage your cat to move their focus, to shift their focus. Squirting them to stop them doing it isn't going to stop them doing it. And actually, like I said, it's going to make them fearful of you. And it's also going to confuse them. It's going to create imbalances in their chakra system, so the energetics of their body, which then could lead to physical problems. You could end up with urinary tract infections, crystals. You could have all sorts of physical problems if the energy isn't flowing, but that's for another video. So if your cat is scratching the sofa, redirect their behavior. Use your scent glands to encourage them to the new scratching post. And it will take a while. It might take a couple of days, but keep at it. You can do it, and you can redirect your cat's behavior. Okay, and the last one we're going to talk about is yowling, crying, meowing, howling for you. Does your cat do that? One of my old cats did, Pickle. It's quite hard to talk about her. She was suffering from feline dementia, essentially. And she would yowl at God knows what time of the night and the early hours of the morning. One of the first things that I would say is if you've got a cat that's doing this is get a vet check done. It's really important to make sure that there are no underlying physical issues that your cat is suffering from, because when cats are in physical pain and discomfort, they may also cry out. So please get a vet check done first and foremost. Secondly, it might be that they just need your emotional support. I understand that 3 a.m. is not a convenient time for you, yet that is when the cat needs help. So be mindful, be present with them. A couple of the things that I did to support Pickle, I put down some different pieces of color therapy, different pieces of fabric to support the imbalance in her chakras. And again, I'll put more information on this below. And color can really help. It can help the cat to balance their own emotions and energy. The other thing you could do is to put down herbs. So valerian root, I know we talk about catnip and you're probably familiar with using catnip with cats, and that's great, but not all cats are affected by it. Valerian root is brilliant. It smells a little like sweaty feet, but it is really supportive physically and emotionally for cats. I'd also consider putting down some calendula or marigold. That helps to boost self-confidence. And then I would try rose. So you get a little towel or a blanket, you put it in a quiet area of the home. Again, I'll pop a link to the blog below. And you put some of the dried herbs down, organic if possible, and you let the cat do what they need to do. They may rub and roll around. It's about giving them the opportunity to manage their emotional state. So those are a couple of things to try if you've got a howling cat. And best of all, I would say, is to sit with them, be present with them. And if you feel drawn to, maybe stroke their third eye when you're connecting with them, just nice and slow, just to feel that bond with them. So you see, there are many ways that you can help your cat that don't involve the water bottle. Using a squirt bottle or a water bottle is a lazy solution. It's a way for you to feel like you're taking action and trying to change your cat's behavior, but without actually doing anything to change their behavior or to even understand it. Like I said, I've done it in the past many, many years ago, and I will never do it again. I'm thankful that it didn't have too much of an impact. But now I look back and I can see where it did damage the relationship for a while. So I hope that you've enjoyed this video, and I'd love to know from you what you're going to try. Which of the behaviors that you're dealing with? So drop a comment below and let me know. And finally, just to wrap up, if you want to know why your cat is doing something, ask them. I created the Become a Soul-Led Guardian program to help people to come out of their heads and connect with the wisdom of their cats, to ask their cats why they wee on things, why they're doing certain behaviors. Leo weed on one of my chairs in the front room on the 2nd of January, and I asked him why he did it. I was able to get a clear answer from him and understood why he did that behavior. So if you want to know how to connect with the wisdom of your cat, how to ask them questions, how to sense and feel what's going on with them, how to know what's going on with them, consider coming to join me for the Become a Soul-Led Cat Guardian program. It's for empaths and highly sensitive people that are dealing with anxiety. And I help you to come out of your head, to come into your heart, to receive the essence of your cat. It's an application-only program, so I'd like to have a call with you to see if we're a good fit to work together. Again, I'll drop a link below Find a day and time that works for you, and I look forward to hopping on a call with you. Have a great day, my love, and I will see you in the next video.